What's up, guys? Hope you all are doing well. I have some exciting announcements to share with all of you. The questions have been coming. When is my next super match? And we have been saying it's coming, but now is the day that you get to learn that information. Before I get to that, I have said before that we are adding an arm wrestling tournament to the Shaw Classic. So that will be happening. We will have 5 men's weight classes, 3 women's weight classes. That will go down on Friday, August 15th. We're really excited about this. And you know, if you have ever talked to anybody that's been to the Shaw Classic as an athlete, our goal is to treat all of the athletes with respect, give them a lot of different things for signing up. So we're really excited about that tournament and to have that go down in the Shaw Classic Expo. So the expo is free to attend. So if you want to bring people with you to come and watch, all of that is great. We'll have a bunch of great vendors in the expo. So hopefully the tournament is a big success. I'm expecting a very large turnout. So what we are going to do is we're going to limit each weight class. So we will have a right arm and a left arm in each one of those categories for men and women. It'll be limited to 24 per class per arm. So we have to make sure that the tournament can get done in a timely manner and that we're not running over. So as excited as people might be, the entries will be available on April 4th. So if you want to sign up early, make sure you have a spot in the tournament. April 4th is the day that those will go live. All of the details can be found about this tournament at theshawclassic.com. So you can click on that website and search for the arm wrestling tournament. You can find all the details there. So let's get to the strongest arm on earth. So as you guys know, we run the strongest man on earth at the Shaw Classic, and I thought, well, what are we going to call our super match tournament at the Shaw Classic? So the best thing and the most awesome thing that we could come up with was the strongest arm on earth. So that is what this event is going to be called. I'm very excited about that, and you know, truth be told, with what we're trying to do is we have the venue. We already run the Shaw Classic, and I want to give back to these different sports. So it started obviously with strongman because I competed in strongman for so many years. So giving back through the strongest man on earth and the Shaw Classic Open for men and women. Now with arm wrestling, getting into the arm wrestling community, I've met so many awesome individuals, and I have had such a good time getting into the sport, learning, obviously doing my first super match, that I felt like it was only fitting to bring this to the Shaw Classic and to give back to the arm wrestling community. So that is exactly what we're trying to do. We're trying to build it up and do some really good things to give back to the sport. So super matches, right now we are going to go through 3 super matches, and I am working on getting more confirmed, so those details will come. The tickets for the super matches will also be available for sale on April 4th. So April 4th will be the day that they will be officially live to the public. So if you want to get a seat for these super matches, that will be the time to do it. So really excited about these. And we are going to start off with none other than Mr. Eddie Hall. So Eddie Hall will be coming back. He got the arm wrestling bug. I know he's got the fight with Mariusz Pudzianowski, but after that, he is fully committed to training for arm wrestling, and he's very excited. And I think he's very excited about his opponent because his opponent will be Robert Oberst. So Robert Oberst, another former strongman that's transitioning over into arm wrestling. He hasn't said a lot. He's been training, and I think he put out a video or 2 of him training, but he is training weekly. He's very excited about this, and I think there will definitely be some fireworks between those 2. I can only imagine what is going to get said in the buildup to the super match, but you know, that's part of it, right? It's going to be entertaining, and these 2 guys I actually think will be a very good match. And I think, you know, with Oberst's size, the length of his arm, you know, I think he's going to present some trouble for Eddie, and then, you know, Eddie, if he evolves a little bit more, that strength and power, we'll see if that comes through on that match. So really excited about that one. Hopefully you guys are too. Next up, we've got two women, but two very, very decorated women in the sport of arm wrestling. So I'm very excited and honored to have them come be a part of this event. So first up, we've got none other than Sarah Bachman. So Sarah, very well known in the arm wrestling world, 11-time world champion. And, she has put out a lot of different content, and she's very, very excited to come. And I think very excited to come take on Gabby Vasconcelos. So Gabby is, really needs no introduction in the arm wrestling world, 32-time world champion. And this match will be a left-handed super match. So really, really excited for these two women. I think they'll definitely have some fireworks during that match, and I think that a lot of people will be very excited to see that go down. So next up, the third one that I'm going to announce today will be myself. So I will be going against Brandon Allen. So Brandon is a guy that's coming from the powerlifting world. He had a 24-30 total in Classic Raw, and he walked out a 1,008-pound squat. So obviously a big strength pedigree that Brandon brings to the table. And then more notably in the arm wrestling world, he beat Larry Wheels at King of the Table too. So, a lot of people, I don't know if they gave him a chance going into that or not, but he's got a King's move, a few different things that I'm going to have to train for, I'm going to have to prepare for. And I think that, this is going to be a, great test for me stepping up and seeing what I can do. So, I've got time to prepare. I plan on being fully prepared for this match, as Brandon also has said he will be fully prepared. I think he's probably going to try to gain some weight going into this and, come in ready to give me a battle. So I expect nothing less than that with this. And then outside of that, we have several more that I was hoping to be able to share, but this arm wrestling promotion, getting people to agree and, finding correct opponents, it's definitely a little bit of a challenge as well. So we've got some very, very exciting news that will be coming, and you will have to stay tuned for that. But hopefully overall, all of you guys are excited for this, for the tournament, for the super matches, for this event to come into the arm wrestling world. And, I'm sure it's going to be hopefully welcome with open arms, just like I have felt coming into the sport. So it's our way to try to give back. That's what I want to be all about. It's by the athletes, for the athletes, and that will never change, no matter what sport that we bring into the Shaw Classic weekend. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hopefully you're excited about that. I hope you're all doing amazing. For now, go out to be great. We'll check you guys later.